In battles, victory can be ensured with the leadership of one's general, the valor of the men, and sometimes the weapons they carry. Yet, if the opposition is in possession of the precious Yore-gold, the Fyreslayers could be brought into the fold. Sometimes. They are more than enough to turn the tide of battle. Universally, what is understood, the Fyreslayers are an order of warriors who seek out the precious Yore-gold found across the mortal realms. Often, vast quantities of it are treasured by royal families. Hence why they offer their services to whoever pays them with the precious metal. Because they usually fight for those who pay them, many Fyreslayer lodges have yet to offer their loyalty to the God King. In fact, many are pledged to forces that are oftentimes in opposition of Sigmar's reign. Within Dardan society, the Fyreslayers are a strange, distant family of theirs. To them, they are odd cousins who live within crumbling volcanoes and implant hot gold into their very flesh. To the other races, the Fyreslayers are nothing more but mere mercenaries who provide death and destruction to whomever may become their patrons. Hence why many societies find it difficult to trust them. Yet, within the Fyreslayer holds, this is far from the truth. Dwarden of the Fyreslayers don't see themselves as part of their kind. Rather, it is believed within their sanctuaries that they are the children of the Slayer god, Grimnir. In their lodges, they live their lives as monks would for any other religious order. However, instead of memorizing psalms and rewriting ancient texts, they practice their religious rituals as berserkers and slayers, as their god would have. Whilst many societies believe to have their gods watching over them, the Fyreslayers worship a shattered god, a god who is no longer amongst them, and forever lost from the mortal realms. Yet, why is this so? Why would these Duradin worship a god that's no longer alive? According to the ancient tomes of their Zargrim priesthood, Grimnir and his brother were chained to the mountainside during the Age of Myth, chained and left to die after the fallout of their pantheon. Humanity's god, Sigmar, would later find and free the two gods during his travels across the mortal realms. Whereas Grundy would be thankful for the God King's aid, Grimnir felt indebted to Sigmar and demanded to repay him then and there. Impulse, the God King tasked the Berserker to slay the mighty beast that terrorized the realm, to slay the monstrous salamander, Volcatrix. Downing ale and drawing his axes, Grimnir sought out the god beast. The Berserker and salamander dueled in a battle that flattened mountain ranges and boiled away the feet of the realm's ocean. Great fires eat up the ancient forests of the realm, blackening the sky in smoke and blocking out the sun. The inhabitants were deafened by the snarling war cry of Grimnir, godly rule of Volcatrix, as the two sought the death of the other. The death blow that the two inflicted upon each other would not only take both their lives, but also ignite a great cloud of fire that rocked the entire realm. The bomb-like explosion awakened volcanoes that had rested peacefully for a millennia. Its heat boiled the lava that rested beneath the ancient realm's surface, drowning parts of Aski in molten rock and liquid metal. The realm's magic, the mysterious divine stuff that slept for a millennia, had finally awoke with the help of the catastrophic blast of heat. Like fuel being ignited within a machine, it powered the realm with magic. Quite literally, the realm became an engine of divine power, a burning torch that blazed brightly within the vast openness of the cosmos. Volcatrix's metallic blood, like a sponge in water, absorbed Grimnir's godly essence as the explosion erased them from existence. This blood became a mixture of godly power of both the god beast and the Slayer. When it hardened deep within the earth of the realms, it became a new gold ore. You see, your gold isn't sought out by these Duradin out of greed. To them, your gold are fragments of their god. Though the Slayer god is dead, his divinity and presence lies within these golden ingots. Amongst them, it is believed that if all the Yore gold is collected, just maybe the Doom Seeker will be brought back into existence. To be one with their god, the Fyreslayers plant runes of Yore gold into their very flesh, deep and fiery red. The gold, as capacitors of divinity, fuel the Duradin host with bits of their god's power, turning him strong and wrathful within the battlefield, much more than any other Duradin warrior. Though the rest of the mortal realms see the Slayers as mere mercenaries, these Duradin know their righteous cause. They fight to restore a god that was taken from them. They quest for the precious gold in hopes that their father would return to lead his children. Like their god, they are a display to the other races that despite their stature, they are avatars of a god that slayed the monstrous Volcatrix. With their axes moulded within braziers, and the noble amongst their lodges leading the way of war upon the backs of the god-beast children, the Megmerdroths, the Fyreslayers will face the horrors of the mortal realms that others would otherwise cower from. None will block their paths on the road to bring back their god. If one dares to, doom waits for the challenger, such as it is for all who dare to challenge the children of Grimnir.